Before we start, I just want to say I'm gonna be as impartial and unbiased as possible while we talk about the state of this game. So, Tarina had an update, and as soon as it dropped, the Discord went crazy.
Hey, disconnected.
Clearly, a lot of you guys, well, most of you guys didn't like it, and we're gonna cover it. Also, guys, please subscribe to my channel. We're almost at 90,000. First things first, we have a new character, which is Hanami. And I can understand why a lot of you guys will be upset because this is the second early access character we have. The first one being Higuruma, and he only has 2 moves. So it honestly makes no sense why we have a second early access. This one has more moves than the first one, and we have no news of the first one. What I am gonna say is this update is not what it was supposed to be. There was supposed to be a bunch more things happening. We're supposed to get more moves for Higuruma, more moves for Todo, just a whole bunch. And basically we got like half of the update. So jumping down the rabbit hole, the first thing we have is Hanami. And you guys complained about like the moves not being smooth at all. So let's hit 1. Okay, I think that might have been a counter. Okay, no. Okay, you just stand back and hit 1. Ah, okay, and it like pierces them from a distance. Okay. Then we had Spike. All right. And then we had Thorn Beast Burst. What the freak? Freaky plan. I'm spitting at people. The moves aren't honestly anything too crazy, but I still stand by the fact that probably shouldn't have gotten this anytime soon, especially with the first early access character not finished. The second thing you guys really had an issue with was the Nanami's moveset. So he did get reworked, and a lot of you were saying that he feels kind of sluggish. He's a lot worse than before. So let's just check it out, and I'm gonna form my opinion on it. So we got some M1s. Those seem pretty much the same to me. We got Ratio Slam. We have a Black Flash. We have Rush. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's like a nice little combo extender. And then we still have this old moveset. Oh, I think that was different. Void Throw Condemnation. I think maybe. I think that might have been different. Okay, guys, so what I put on the screen is some old Nanami gameplay. And I guess the biggest difference I can see is that they kind of changed it to be kind of like a close range, like one-on-one fighter, and that's kind of not what Nanami is. Looking back at this footage, I can honestly say that the old Nanami, at least to me, was better, but I can also see how people might like the new Nanami. But in that case, it's just crazy similar to like a moveset like Hakari or Todo or any close range hands fighter, just with a sword. And that's why we like variety with characters. We don't just like to play the same character with a different skin. We like that we could do different moves, different combos, and the playstyle is unique to that character. And then the third thing we have is the Todo rework. Honestly, this was the thing that I was most excited about. So the base moveset rework, I believe, is Boogie Clap. So if I just hold 1, there we go. We actually like stomp the floor, get the rock, and throw it. And then the normal boogie woogie, we just clap and we switch places with the stun. We also did get a change with obstruction punches with like how it looks.
Perfect.
So that's what's different. And then we had the ultimate. If I give myself the awakening, there we go. The cursed fingers. Okay, okay. So the one new thing we got was climax break. Counter. There we go. Cutscene. Okay. Oh, we got the back hit. Got the angles. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, and we switch to Yuji. Get a little black. That's it? That is bar for bar like the sneak peek that we got like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure if this is the finished product or not, but it honestly doesn't seem finished to me. It seems like there was a lot more that needed to be added there. So at least I can speak on Todo because he's one I've been using along with like Hakari and some other stuff. Honestly, that move was a little bit lackluster, and that was honestly supposed to be like one of the bigger things we had this update. And no way. No way. I'm getting sidetracked here a little bit, but where's my Blueseff statue? Hold on a little bit. We got Siju posed off right here, you know, sitting down chilling. I don't see Blueseff anywhere. Like where's my statue? Justice for Blueseff, bro, because I don't see my statue. I feel like in terms of how long we had to wait, I don't feel like this was the best idea to just rush out and update. And to back this up, I'm gonna put some stuff up on the screen. I was added to a group chat with some of the owners, so they asked me to check out the game. I was like, okay, I will, because I was planning to check the game out. Like, I have like 3 thumbnails waiting, and I don't even think I'm gonna use any of those 3. I said I was gonna make a video on the update, but I said a lot of people don't like the update. And, you know, Dev1 asked, you know, why that is. You know, he clearly shows interest in the game. He wants to know, like, why don't people like the update? So I was just saying, like, we have 2 early access characters while everybody was waiting for Higuruma. Like, it doesn't make sense to have 2 early access characters. We're following the same like footsteps of Sorcerer Battlegrounds. They clearly laid out a plan of what not to do, and somehow Cursed Arena followed what not to do. Like, it literally just doesn't make sense. And I did tell him that I didn't even get to check the moves yet, because it was late at night, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna record because I don't want my I didn't want it to be low quality. And then they added dev number 2. So then next I talked about Todo and how we were promised like two cutscenes. Like, there was a bunch we were promised and we didn't really get it. We kind of did, but it was honestly really lackluster. Especially like the ultimate that we just reviewed. Like, the beginning, it was fire, and then in the edit, it just fell right off. I'm gonna be honest, like, it fell right off. This specific dev worked on Nanami, Todo, and Higuruma, and they were like, I asked if I could help, but yeah. Honestly, I really don't like this, because this is just like putting blame on somebody else. I said that you guys are still a team. So if one thing messes up, this dev or like that dev is not gonna get the blame put on them. The blame is gonna be put on Cursed Arena devs, which is all of you guys. If that's the case and you 100% knew that the update was not gonna be ready, then why would any of the devs put an announcement out saying, okay guys, we have an update Friday/Saturday? It makes 0 sense, because now if you guys put an update out and it's lackluster, the community is not gonna like that. They're gonna hate you for it. But at the same time, if you don't put the update out, then you just promised something and did not deliver on it, which still makes you look bad. The problem was that you guys made the announcement in the first place when the game was not ready. That was the first mistake you guys made, because then it was just a lose-lose situation. So after I talked about why was it announced, dev number 2 says we haven't released an update in a month, and the update wasn't as bad as you're saying. Had all the content and we can add the rest later. My brother in Christ, this is not how you respond to stuff, bro. Okay, let's take this step by step. You haven't released in a month. I responded to that by saying, I understand y'all haven't updated in a long time, but releasing a finished product is way better than rushing to meet a time quota. All you Cursed Arena devs had to do was lock in and cook. Irrespective of how long, or regardless of how long it takes, just give us sneaks and keep us updated on the process. Like, just to further like convey my point, look at Heroes Battlegrounds. Heroes Battlegrounds went ghost for like a couple months. We didn't hear anything from them, but when they did update, they delivered, and we forgot about all those months that they didn't release an update. Like, almost every move was top tier. I didn't experience any bugs. We had masteries. There was so much content. I honestly couldn't get bored until like the next update or the next few updates. The next thing he said was the update wasn't as bad as you were saying. Bro, you guys are the devs. Do you guys not open your own Discord and look at what the community is saying? I get that you guys have moderators and testers and all that to give you guys feedback, but brother, all you have to do is click the Cursed Arena chat, look at general, and look and see what everybody is saying. It is simple. Those are the people that make your game. Their opinion is more valuable than even mine. It really doesn't seem like you guys care. Dev number 2 says, well, whatever happened. I still do believe the update isn't bad or small, even though it wasn't perfect. Bro, you're missing the whole point. Like, I don't know what else I can say to convey this point. That's why I haven't even said anything after this, because there's nothing. I don't know what I can say. You're not gonna say that if you wake up tomorrow and Cursed Arena has 20 players, then you're gonna be like, damn, like why do we have 20 players? And then you're gonna be clueless, and like when everybody has told you what is wrong with the game. This kind of attitude is not what you need from a developer, bro. It just seems like they don't care at all. With everything that's going on and the community being so vocal about this, I'm not just gonna come here, make a pretty thumbnail, make a video, say, oh my gosh, guys, look at this new move, it's so pretty, like go play it. Like, bro, I'm not gonna do that. Like, if you guys don't care about your own game, then I'm not gonna care either. And with all that criticism, I'm just gonna give you guys like a suggestion on how to fix the game, starting with Hanami, because I think the silliest decision was bringing that second early access character. What you guys need to do is finish what you guys promised. Bring Higuruma's full base moveset. You're gonna finish Todo's rework, and then you're gonna work from there. Honestly, this update that came out should have just been that. The full Todo rework and Higuruma's full base moveset completed. And then from there, you'd have content for literally the next week. That second update could have literally have been a rework for literally any other character. And then as soon as you guys finish that, you guys go back to cooking Higuruma's ultimate. And then when you finish that, you go back to Hanami, which you guys have almost already finished. You just would have polished them up a little bit, make his moves a bit more entertaining. At the end of the day, the community is what makes your game, bro. So please listen to them.